So you wanted to stay up on top of the news, so here's the latest news from AT's lawyer.
We have great confidence today because, in essence, the prosecution's office has failed to bring new elements from the perspective of the original charges made. We have just finished discussing the second proposal to extend the preventive detention measure. The court has yet to rule on this. They will deliberate. Surely today we'll get a court's decision. And under no circumstances was this an argument for extending the measure. What do you expect? Favorable court decision. Will you contest it? If the decision will be unfavorable, certainly. What was the discussion in the courtroom? What are your hopes? I have just replied to your colleague. We have hopes, and what was discussed in the courtroom, given the non-public phase of the trial, I cannot divulge this, unfortunately, was discussed differently from the past appeals. If until now we have analyzed and re-examined the evidence submitted in the case so far, today we have insisted on the grounds that were taken into account when the preventive arrest measure was taken, have disappeared, have ceased. Through the effectiveness of the defense, we say that we have effectively paralyzed the evidence administered so far in the case, so the grounds have ceased, and the new grounds are not in the nature as to lead to an extension of the preventive detention measure. Nothing new has been brought to light from the perspective of the evolution of the investigation. It is not one of those cases where we say, "Dear God, you see, the prosecution has added new charges," which is very good for the defense. The court only came up with some absolutely circumstantial issues, their attitude while in detention, which to me it seems to be an absolutely unjustified, unproven matter, and which cannot ordinarily support a measure of preventive arrest further.